Well, hello there. Out for my Friday evening hike. Not trying anything too ambitious today, but I am trying out a new area. I have made my way over to the Lackey Road Greenspace, which is actually probably just about the closest trail to my house, and I've never been out here. It's about probably a little over a 1.5 mile loop into, well, what so far has been some pretty picturesque territory, kind of back out between some of the neighborhoods in the Roswell, Alpharetta, Milton area. So, in fact, there's looks like a lake here, or at least a pond. So we will see what the sights of the trail hold for us. Given the distance, I might do a couple of times around, and we'll let you know what we see along the way. Well, I'm on the back half of the loop, and it seems to be perpetuated by sections of straight trail near barbed wire fence and open field, as you can see here, which seems to be the greenway for utility, as well as probably some private property over there that goes along. But then every so often the trail will dip into the woods for varying lengths, running pretty much straight in to a point where the trail can cross over a small waterway and then double back out to the perimeter again. So as you can tell, I've ventured forth once again into one of the insets, and we'll see what our waterway crossing is looking like here. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. Nice, pleasant, short, not too strenuous, but still get enough of a workout. There's some elevation changes. There's rough terrain, so it's not just a simple, overly curated park walk. It is definitely a trail hike, just a short one. So that waterway was pretty much dry, so no difficulty in crossing it, but as you can see, a bit of an ascent coming back out from there, heading back out to the perimeter. And just about there, getting back to the sunlight. And there you have it. That's typical of, that was the third such inset that I've had along this stretch. Well, I just finished one time around, and I came in just a hair under 1.5 miles. So still feeling pretty good. Got some more time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another trip around, and we will likely catch you at the end. Well, I'm coming to the end. I'm gonna have my 3 miles in for tonight, and I've found a new spot that I can do when time is short. I will say, I know it's a warm, still day, but down in the lower areas it's pretty muggy, and the bugs are thick. A little bit better up on some of the high points, but well, every trail has its pros and cons. I'm going to continue on out to the trailhead and make my way home. Thanks for coming along with me, and we will see you on the next trail. Well, hello there. It's midweek time, and as I'm sure you've gathered by now, that means generally one of the local, more frequented and familiar trails. Well, no exception here. Today we're out at Leita Thompson. Gonna see if we can get a couple of loops in and get some mileage against my current deficit. So we'll see what we see along the way. For now, I'm moving on. Well, quiet hike so far. Trail is lightly trafficked, but nothing too intrusive. So I figure time to drop some more bits of info I've gathered along the way. Today I figured I would talk about foot gear. So, as with many things in the hiking community, there's varied opinions, often falling, in two different camps, depending upon how you find yourself aligned on a given topic. With shoes or boots, it tends to be those who like the hiking boot and those who prefer the hiking shoe or trail runner. A lot of the differences between them: those who like the boots want a little bit more stability, a little bit more structure and comfort, and there are those who like the shoes for the less weight. The one of the features that I find is on many of the trail runners, you can get those that have a wider toe box, or the front area of the shoe where your toes go. When they're wider, it lets your feet kind of splay out as you hike, so your toes don't get crunched up together, and I find that it helps avoid blisters. So, and amongst the shoes, they're the ones I have. They're the Ultra Lone Peaks, and they're of a type of shoe known as a zero drop shoe. And basically what that means is there is no measurable height distance from the heel to the ball or toe area. There's no incline. It's just an even measure of support. So they vary in how much cushioning you get. The Ultra Lone Peaks amongst the Ultra brand are those with the lowest amount of cushion, so you get a little bit more of a feel of the trail as you're hiking. Though if you're one whose feet suffer on rough or rocky terrain, that may not be the choice for you. But lots of different informational and comparison videos out there that you can check out. I'll go ahead and give you a quick view, as you've seen on a few other hikes, about my shoes. As you can see, the wide toe box that I've got, and not much of a gain, as you can see, from that zero elevation aspect. So one other thing, there's debate about whether you get waterproof or not. General wisdom says waterproof is good if you're doing winter hiking where you might be encountering snow, but for summer hiking where your feet may be getting wet a lot, it's better to not have waterproof, because you want them to be able to drain and dry quickly. So that's what I've got. That's it for now. Well, I'm getting close to the end of my second loop, so I'm going to go ahead and close things out. Just so you guys know, the little segments here where I'm trying to share some hiking information, I don't have them scripted out. Generally, If I know a hike, it's going to be one like this where I'm going to share some information. I'll pick a particular topic out, maybe a few key points I want to make sure I hit. But when I'm actually doing it, it's pretty much just top ahead, sharing the information that I've absorbed and nothing that I've really prepared ahead of time. So please let me know your thoughts on my approach and I will adjust accordingly. But for now, I'm finishing up. Thanks for coming along with me tonight, and we will see you on the next trail.